screenshot basically said that I went into a room and I said that there's another room going on. Guys, we do that on the app all the time. You'll be in a room, something will be popping off. You'll go to another room and you go, have you seen that? What? That's the culture of the app. Congratulations, bro. Like, well done. Well done. I think he thinks that that is a sign of me going around the app and, I don't know, switching sides, being snaky. Yeah, I don't really know what to say other than, okay. If anybody sees that as an issue, so be it. You're named after a dwarf. I haven't prepared anything in the way that he has. But my thoughts on it are this. Today, NJ host, or I think his name's Nathaniel, showed what kind of human being he is. He showed the depths. Yeah, yes, Dakota. Guys, to anybody asking, is it true that you got kicked out of Hollyoaks? I don't understand how this is a revelation. I don't understand how it's a revelation. What I will say on the issue is I was an 18-year-old boy in a very complicated industry. Very complicated industry that has multiple layers to it. And no, it's fine. Listen, here's the thing. Let me finish what I was saying. Very complicated industry, and there's a lot more to it than it seems. No, I know I don't need to justify it. It's not about justifying. It's about me having nothing to be ashamed of at all. I'm open. I don't like to talk my private life, but like in my industry, my life wasn't private. So as he's been saying, Google me. What do you think you're getting at? Now, I know what he was getting at when he did that. He's trying to do something and bring something to the app without actually doing it, because he knows that that's a scummy move. It's a scummy move. You've showed your character. You've showed your character, and what you've tried to do is point everybody in a certain direction. And listen, when I come here, I just be so honest and so real. Yeah, he thinks you're jealous, full stop. And here's where we're going to get to. Jealousy, I have nothing to be jealous of. What am I jealous of NJ Host? Feel free to tell me. Is it his platform? Is it his numbers? I don't care. What else does Nathaniel have that I could possibly want? You have nothing. Now let's speak about why you would be jealous of me. This bum that you speak of, he hit a tax bracket that you're never going to see in your life. And that's not to talk down on anybody, but I hit a tax bracket that you're never going to see, a tax bracket that you aim for. I've helped my community. I've helped a lot of people. And irregardless of if I'm there now or not, I have a legacy, my friend. I have a legacy. I have something that is going to be with me until the day that I leave this earth. I have touched many communities, not just my own, on a global scale. That's something to be jealous of. And ultimately, you're jealous. You also did an exposure. And after that exposure, you went on to promote your podcast. You went on to promote your podcast that may be sub only. So let's call a spade, my guy. You're using me and my name to try and promote your podcast. Have shame. And it's not the first time that you've done it, because you went into Delusive Angie's room and you waited for her to fall asleep and pass out when she had multiple people in her life, and you proceeded to advertise your podcast. To advertise your podcast, you said that I have started all of this. I've started all of this out of nowhere. I started, I'm going around the app causing trouble. Well, let me take you back to how this began. I was in a completely different room in Australia, enjoying the politics of TikTok, and I was summoned to Canadian Angie's room. And why was I summoned there? Because you went in there and you said my name and you started some drama. So who really started all of this? What you'll see about me on this app is I just go around it and enjoy myself, comment like anybody else. I don't start shit with nobody. A lot of times people start stuff with me due to the actions of others. That's not my problem. So don't go on like you're innocent here, and don't go on like anybody came for you, because you're not on my radar. Because a lion doesn't worry about the opinion of a sheep. You're a sheep. You're basic. You're basic and you don't want to be basic anymore. And you're willing to do anything to try and get that platform. The other thing that I wanted to address is you're not blocked out of this space. You're always welcome to come, say your piece, have a sensible conversation, and you're always welcome to watch, which you're doing now from the comfort of outside the live. Come in, bro. Which leads me to say that I can't see the comments. We have a lot of mutuals, and I've heard murmurs about who was where and who was saying what. I don't know names. But what I will say is this. If anybody feels a type of way about me, dislikes me, has an issue with the way that I operate, so on and so forth, just tell me, man. Just tell me. I much prefer it. I know where I stand, you know where you stand, and we can keep it moving. We haven't got to be doing all this fake friendship, fake pally being in each other's spaces. If you don't like me, and here's the main thing, right? Here's the main thing. Anybody that's in there agreeing with what he has to say don't like me. Because anyone with sense, whether you like me or not, can see the play here. What caused all of this? I don't even know. I like you both. Exactly. I like you both. Don't like what you're saying. I press the X button. Everyone's welcome to do that. There's a lot of people on here that people that I get on with don't get on with, but I'm not gonna out of nowhere be rude to them. Ever. You don't trouble me, I don't trouble you. Nathaniel James, if you're watching, jump in. There you go. Nathaniel James. We're doing governments. I would never ever be like the person that's gonna call out your government name if I feel like that's not what you want. I think the most disgusting aspect of all of this, for me personally, is what he's trying to do subtly by telling everybody to Google me. You know what you're hoping for. You know what you're trying to get out there. You know that you want to do it yourself, because when I was in a live earlier on, he came in and he said, I've got these articles and you're sweating. Let me tell you this now. I've got nothing to sweat about. Nothing. I've got nothing to be ashamed of and nothing to sweat about. And at this point, it's like Eminem in 8 Mile. That's one thing that anybody can ever say on my name ever. That's it. That's it. You tried to do that with your mum. Yeah, I know. Where else do I want to go with this? I thought that he was a man, and I'll stop the sentence there. I thought that he was a man. Men work in a certain way. Yeah, we work in honor and morals and shit like that. And he's on here telling people, I don't stand for shit and rare tear, 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 tear. You've exposed yourself. I don't even feel like I have to go in. I don't feel like I have to come for you properly, because ultimately, the more time you do this and you flap your jaws and you yaga, you're actually showing more about you. You're actually showing the difference between the two caliber of man. You are. You're showing that you're spiteful. You're showing that you're petty. I am petty, by the way. So you're showing that you're a nasty human being. And people are watching. And they'll come to your rooms and they'll enjoy the passer because you have a passer platform. You know, you're about surviving this, surviving that. And they'll come because humans by nature, they love the passer. But that don't mean they like you, my guy. It don't mean they like you. Don't mean they like you. And they shouldn't. Yeah, but even that, so like I've seen people try to use that story against him. I would never do that. I don't even think that that's anything that you can hold on him. The fact that he's got stop and searched 300 times doesn't really say anything to his character. And that's just, listen, that's just the way I am. I'll call a spade, yeah? That's not a reason to drag him. I don't actually understand how that gets brought up, because, listen, we know black men get stopped and searched. So that's the difference between me and him, yeah? I won't go low for no reason. But really and truly, like, people should be logging onto this live now and I should be cussing his mum out. I should be using his government name. I should be ripping apart his character. And so do white people say, but I think that's not the point of his article. I should be going back and forth, but you're not worth it, man. I'm gonna be so real. You're not worth it. We can do the back and forth as well. Like I say, listen, I'm here. I'm here for the games. I told you yesterday, you're gonna aim for me. Don't miss. You're missing, bro. You're missing. If anything, you're aiming and you're shooting yourself in the foot. I love TikTok Shop. You're doing it yourself. I feel like maybe you need to get more reinforcements or something, because you don't really have the love spuds. No, we can't. No, we can't. I mean that respectfully. No, we can't stop. Because I think it's very important to see where things start. And I think it's very important to see where they end. And this whole thing started for a number of reasons. It started when I defended Millie in his live. It started when I had a difference of opinion about women wearing makeup. And from that day, because he said some stupid shit and I was on the other side, he's had an issue with me. Let's call it what it is. He's got the issue. I ain't got no issue with NJ. Nathaniel. I ain't got no problem with Nathaniel. I don't think about Nathaniel. After I do this and after I decimate you, I'll turn off my live and I'll play my PlayStation and I'll listen to some tunes. But I will decimate you. And here's another difference, yeah? I hear the word affected thrown around this app, and most of the time I don't agree with it. That guy was affected. You are angry, bro. You're an angry guy. Do you need a hug? I think he needs a hug. I think you either need a hug or you need, I don't know, a lady in your life that's going to uplift you and make you feel good about yourself. Because what's seeping out of you is hate. Seeping out of you is hate, my guy. Frustration. Frustration and hate. Because maybe you're seeing something that you would like. Those little promo things that you're doing to promote your podcast. You're trying to get yourself to a place where I was when I was 6 years old. Your dreams, I've lived them. And that gets to you. And you don't like me. Oh well. Oh well, bro. I'm a 36-year-old man. A 36-year-old man who has learned many things through his life and learned many lessons, which makes me able to sit here now and do this as calm as I am. I'm a man who is willing to put his hands up if he's wrong, who's willing to converse, who's willing to handle things in a different way. You're a boy. You're a boy. And I can see you now looking at your phone. What? Who's this guy? What this guy? I'm not there. I'm not bothered. You're a little boy. You're a son to me. I'm sonning you, son. I'm sonning you. I'm gonna teach you stuff as I'm older. Because clearly your mental age hasn't caught up with your actual age. So real leaders in a community, hello. Real leaders in a community, they try to lead the wayward youth, and you're clearly a wayward youth. So I'm going to tell you what you should do. If you want to build your platform, work hard. Yeah. If this is what you want to do, put your energy in that rather than trying to drag another man down. Eat more vegetables. Go to Clarins. Maybe get some nice things for the skin. Drink water. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. And don't be bitter. Be better, my brother. Don't be bitter. Be better. Take all this hate that you have for me, yeah? And why don't you focus it on what you're trying to achieve? How about that? But you're not. What you're actually going to do is you're sitting there now thinking of ways to hurt me at 9:30 p.m. Let me tell you this now. Nothing you're going to do is going to hurt me. I came out of my pocket slightly when you cussed my mum. You get one of those. The rest is a minor. She pump you up, bro. I beg, please. Yeah, you took me out of my pocket once. From now, I laugh at you. I laugh at you. Build a legacy, man. Go out. Find a woman. Raise a family. Instead of sitting on TikTok trying to bring the next man down. Probably, I don't really... Why was the Dakota muted? Oh, is she talking about kids? Okay. That's fine. Where else do I want to go? So I'm just thinking about the stuff that he brought up so I can address each point and then see where this goes. Yeah, he thinks that he has something over me. Who? Someone saying who? NJ host Nathaniel James. Nathaniel James. See, because this is the thing, right? You really thought that you ate today, and I want to wake something else up for everyone. I was blocked out of his room, so yeah, I was watching in another room, and right after his exposure, and right after he promoted his Dead podcast, I love TikTok Shop. He then proceeded to go in a box with Torian and some other people. Now let me wake up what that boy was trying to do. And he baited himself up because he said, I don't even like to battle. I just like to talk my thing. So what you tried to do was you tried to get your tomfoolery into other people's lives so that you could spread it. What are you doing, NJ? I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Your meal is shit, bro. What did you cook? You put something in the microwave for 2 minutes. You ain't cooked shit. You ain't cooked shit. I told you once, I'll tell you again, I'm not the one. No venom here. Can you stop doxing names? Yeah, please, guys, like, no doxing, no doxing. Please. I can't lie, seeing two brothers go at each other ain't the one. I respect for you both. Listen, I understand a lot of people are thinking, a lot of people here are like, dead it, right? There have been too many times on this app where I have backed down and I've ended things that I haven't started. I didn't start them. I didn't look for it. I've minded my own business. I've spoken out on certain things on this app to do with racism. That's never ever gonna stop. No one's ever gonna shut me up about that. Yeah. Apart from that, I'm not going around causing trouble. Hold on, let me see this. Somebody said, you got acting career to think of. Yeah, no, I agree. I just invited someone by accident. Yeah, listen, Sammy, nobody's stopping. Listen, people can like whoever they want. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not saying nothing. Listen, you like him, bro. It's nothing, that's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. You can like him all you want. But my man showed his character. He showed who he really is. I've had people warn me about him. And I've gone, nah. It's hard enough. But here's the thing really, like, I never come for no one. I mind my own business and I talk on what I feel is right and what is wrong. And that's it. That's as deep as it is. Like, the fact that I have you blocked is enough. Uh-oh. I don't know what I go on for this lot. Screenshots. Uh-oh. I don't know. But yeah, listen, really, like, I didn't start nothing. And today, I'm going to be so real. I got angry at one point today. I got angry because he came to Levi's. And this is a tactic that I also want to make people aware of, yeah? He's talking about how I'm going around trying to do this and trying to do that. The other day, when he exposed me to Canadian Angie, who he was cussing today, mind, he started licking hoop. He was licking hoop. He was like, oh, this is all a mistake and rat-tat-tat. Licking hoop, bro. So why is it all of a sudden you switched up that attitude? Then he saw me in Levi's and he went, I've got something for you. Screenshot. Bro, your screenshots say nothing. The grey hair comments at me, I can't lie. Oh yeah, then he come in and he spoke about my grey hair. My brother, I don't care. Age comes for us all. Do you think I'm upset about my hair colour? If I was pressed about my hair colour, do you not think that I would have gone out and got a Just for Men? Do you not think if I was an insecure little boy, I can take fucking makeup pen and shade in the dots? I don't care. The grey hair is wisdom, bro. Something that you clearly don't have. Maybe you could do with a few more grey hairs. Because you're follically challenged, my brother. Let's not talk about hair. It might be grey, but it's luscious and it's long. Ain't going nowhere. So, that said, like, look, I don't really know how I'm looking to do this going forward. I can I could decimate you with comedy. I could go on the offensive or etc. I don't really care. My point is, yeah, today when you came into Levi's, you said that you found an article that's got me sweating, and I'm here to tell you, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing. Because you know who knows the truth. You're talking on things such as why I got sacked. You're talking about saying I'm lazy, rare, tete. Thank you very much, Jenny. Take it easy. You're talking about all sorts of stuff that you know nothing about. There is somebody that was there. That was me. That was me. And if you believe in a higher power, yeah, God was there as well. And in the words of Tupac, only God can judge me. And I will happily place my hand on a Bible and tell you that anything that you might see or hear is not true. And I'm so comfortable in myself to say that. And there's not a single person on this app, yeah, that can come in here and try to throw things in my face and have me bothered or rattled. Because I know the truth. I sit here in the truth. What now? What do you have now? Lick off your best shot, bro. Lick it off. Do it. You may sway a few people. Listen, I'll keep it at 100 a buck, yeah? You might sway a few people. And for those people, I don't care. Because ultimately, yeah, those people didn't like me in the first place. Those people didn't like me in the first place. Anybody else who hears me speak, anybody else who knows me, yeah, will keep it stepping. So I don't fear you. I don't fear anything that you have. Like I say, you're a boy to me. I'm here to son you. What do you want for Christmas? Sit on my knee, I'll buy you something. You're upset and you're angry. Yous are both falling in the bait. Torian, there is no bait. Like, respectfully, there's no bait. Because nobody started this. We can't say that it's bait because nobody tried to trap us into the argument. Nobody started this other than my man. So how can we fall into the bait? It's not even like we can make excuses of, people was trying to pit two men against each other or whatever. No, that's not the case. He pit us against each other from the jump. He didn't like the fact that I stuck up for Millie. No, but Devon, this is what everyone wants. Yeah, it's what they want. Yeah, of course they wanted us to fall out, but who is the catalyst for us falling out? We can't blame nobody else. My man is the catalyst of why someone said jump in the boxing ring. I believe that men should only fight when it comes to life and unaliving, and he's really not even in my thoughts like that. There's no clash of personalities. I'll tell you straight, yeah? I'll tell you straight, he's a scumbag. And I feel very comfortable to say that now, yeah? I don't throw out things too tough, right? But I'm throwing this out. He's a scumbag. After what he did today, after what he's trying to insinuate, after what he's trying to bring back up in my life, he's a scumbag. And I know that that's something there that's going to be there for the rest of my days. Because unfortunately, that's what happens. Yeah? I have to live with that. But that doesn't mean that you can threaten me with it, my guy. Doesn't mean you can threaten me with it in the slightest. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Look me in my fucking eyes and tell me I'm joking or lying. You ain't got shit. So yeah, this now is like, I don't want to go on and I don't want to be like him and be self-righteous and stuff. The platform's open for anything and everything, but I'm letting Nathaniel James know that you don't faze me. I'm not bothered, and the more you open your mouth, the more that you show who you are. There's some advice from daddy to son. Little man, relax. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, he's little man to me. And you're showing that you're a petulant child, or you're like, it's embarrassing. He's my age. Yeah, no, he is my age. Only by birthday. Not by experience. Clearly, yeah, you haven't experienced things and come out the back more mature. You shouldn't be a leader of shit. You shouldn't be a leader of shit. Nah, let me tell you this now, yeah, to everyone saying peace and all this. There will never be peace. After today, listen, before that, yeah, before today, it's petty squabbles, it's this, it's that, it's this and that. But when he tried to do what he tried to do by telling people, oh, Google him and all this, yeah, you're scum. You're the lowest of the low. You are plankton. You're plankton, guy. Listen, I'm not even going to let myself get to that point of being annoyed. You are like gutter. You're bottom of you something that people step in. It's a dirty, low down move, and you should be ashamed of yourself, but you won't be, because you don't have decency. So people, you can stand with him. I don't mind. Like I said before, if any names like come to me and certain people are saying certain things, I will address it. Because if you don't like me, please feel free to say it now, so that I know, and we can just keep it stepping. There's something on your camera lens. Is it? Listen, borderline, exactly, man. Exactly, borderline. Like, here's the thing, right? There's a difference in things that happen, yeah? And those kind of people don't go 20 years of their life never ever having that kind of thing attached to their name ever again. And it's funny how you only have one thing. But anyway, I don't even like to, like, I've had opportunities to speak about it properly for large amounts of money, and I never have. And also, it's made me who I am today. That's it. It's made me who I am today. And I learned and I grew. So, listen, God's plan. If it's to come up, it comes up, man. Pure and simple. Is what it is. Don't care. I don't care. So now you have nothing. Now you have nothing. Now what you do have is me deciding how petty I want to be. Me deciding how petty I want to be. That's what you need to think about. How much I've learned as a human being, and how petty I want to be about a situation. And I think on that, I think I've pretty much covered everything that I need to cover. Let me just read a couple of these. I'll be real, no one's bothered about it. Yeah, no, I know, but listen, it's really, here's the thing. That's the depths that you're willing to go to, yeah, Over what? Let's actually break down what this is over. What has taken you to those depths? What have I done that has been so disrespectful that's made you be as disrespectful as you're being? To open your nasty little mouth, your nasty little rank mouth about my mother out of nowhere, that made you start popping off. You tell me what started this. What's that deep? Nathaniel James, that's who we're talking about. Big up, Connie. And that's the question that people need to ask when you're watching this guy. When you're all watching this guy and he's going on and he's chatting about me, go back to the start and just ask yourself, what's that deep? And here's the thing, it's either you truly hate me or this is promo for you and you're just a scummy for that. That this is how you're promoting your shitty little podcast. Oh, I might do a sub only. Wake up, people, them. He did this, promoted his podcast, and then went to other people's lives, not to battle, but basically to say that he's cussed me out and he's cooked me. You ain't cooked shit. You didn't even season your chicken. You didn't wash the meat. Little boy, me and you are not the same. There we go. I think I covered it, you know? Other than that, I'm just going to be going around in circles like he's going around in circles. Musical interlude. Please tap up the screen. Everyone's welcome to come up. Actually, everyone's welcome to come up and if they want to give an opinion, you can give an opinion. If not, we'll move on. And I'll wait.
All my gangsta niggas is in the building on this one. You know.
But yeah, shout out Nathaniel James, man.
It's real.
You're really that guy.
I see you. Shadows pop. Yeah.
Where is he? He's watching out the back. Listen, we know that he's watching because he was watching my whole thing yesterday. You was there, bro. Big shout to all my Queens niggas on Staten Island, niggas on Uptown, niggas on Brooklyn, niggas on my Bronx, niggas. You don't have the same finesse either. You don't have the aura, guy. They can't bring you down your South London. Hey, Miss Dawn, you know that South London, man.
It's real shit we talking.
You can't trouble me, man. I can do it every way. I'll do it.
We gon' clap back. 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 We gon' clap back.
Oh God.
We gon' clap back. 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 We gon' clap back.
So yeah, that's the clap back. That's what everyone possibly came here for. That's what I have to say, and we can let him, you know.